Hi, my name is Marcela Abadi, principal at Lincoln Options Elementary, and you're about to see a spectacular concert of band and orchestra performing together. And it's the first one since I've been a principal, and so I hope you enjoy it. And as well, we have a guest flute player from Cuba that brought a song called El Manicero, where they all band and orchestra are playing together at the same time. Thank you for watching.
My buddy Brayden's up there. My buddy's in there, and my friend is singing a band.
Thank you for coming to this bonus assembly this week. We have a real musical treat for you. We have 3+ ensembles up here. Beginning orchestra, intermediate orchestra, band, and some special guests. So, my name is Miss Sartori. I teach orchestra here at Lincoln Elementary. This is Mr. Cancio. He's also teaching orchestra. He's our teacher intern. And then over there, say hi to Mr. Nguyen. He teaches band here at Lincoln Elementary. When you get into 4th or 5th grade, you have the opportunity to start to play one of these instruments. So have a listen as we play and think about what songs you like, what instrument you like the sound of, what instrument you might like to play someday. And thank you already for being awesome audience members and using your eyes and ears to pay attention and being thoughtful and kind with your hands and saving your words for after the performance. So first up, the beginning orchestra and the band are going to play some tunes, and we learned some of the same songs, so you can hear what it sounds like, what the same song sounds like in the orchestra version and in the band version. So the first song that we're going to play, the beginning orchestra is going to play Hot Cross Buns.
What is that? What is it? Wait, can you get me in it?
Different names, kind of like how the ABC song and Baa Baa Black Sheep and Twinkle Twinkle use the same melody. The beginning orchestra is going to play a song called, what is our? That's right, At Nero's Door. That has a very similar sounding melody, but with the title Au Clair de Lune. In the orchestra, we can play our instruments with the big sticks we have called bows, or we can pluck the strings. The beginning orchestra is going to play a song called Open String Hoedown, where we just pluck the strings, and I must warn you, there are dance moves. Next up, the second year orchestra is going to play a song called First Scale March. For all the beginner songs, everyone's playing the same notes, but for second year orchestra, we have different parts. So the cellos are doing one thing while the violas are doing another thing, and some violins are doing one thing, and some violins are doing another thing. But they all fit together. When we work together, it makes beautiful harmonies and a wonderful song. You'll see us using our bows, and we're going to pluck sometimes too. I hope you enjoy our First Scale March. different parts to the music and more layers. You get more harmonies and more fun sounding music. Now we're going to put all these musicians together along with some special guests that Miss Marcella is going to introduce for a really cool piece of music.
Thank you all for coming, first of all. What an amazing group. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Catherine. Before we start with this special piece, I just wanted to tell a story of how it happened. Was that a friend of mine, Teresita over there, can you wave, Teresita? Her daughter is visiting, and that's her daughter, Gabriela, from Cuba. And she is a very well-known musician in the folkloric and symphony as well in Cuba. And so she's visiting and said, I have a really great idea. I would love to do El Manicero and I assumed that it was with Tony with band because she plays the flute. So I was like, yeah, we can get together. I talked to Tony and he was like, totally fine. And then she was like, no. I need the whole thing. I need the orchestra and the band. And so we had a meeting. And they were so flexible, like, sure, we can make anything happen. And that's how this is happening. So Gabriela is playing the flute. And Michael is going to be playing congas. Bongos. And then Alejandro is going to sing the chorus with Stella and Claire and MJ. In Espanol. Yeah, singing in Spanish. So thank you. Thank you all, really. El Manicero.
Yeah. Michael. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Again, thank you all so much for coming. Thank you, Tony and Catherine and Gabriela, and Michael, and Alejandro, and all of you for being here. Thank you.